Great to have you with us from Canvas Stadium in Fort Collins, Colorado. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Colorado State Rams. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Rainbow Warriors ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Running inside, it's Phillips. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Reed. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rams line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catch is made at the 15. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Throwing Raiola. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The short hands. It's Clay. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Lewis. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Lewis. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Colorado's offense on the field and ready to get started. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Drops back, it's Reed. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab on the left side. Hits the crease. Past the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rams. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Trucks through the defender. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Now the pitch. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Now on the move. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. There was never a doubt about going for it there. If you don't go for it, you send the message to your team you don't believe in it.
Yeah, I mean, that close, literally, you're talking about falling forward. I can't fall forward and get inches. Man, I'm taking my chances with that.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. He is in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Number 92, set to kick this low. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking outside, it's Phillips. Turning it on. The 50, the 40, at the 30. He's at the to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Swamped immediately.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Here's Raiola to throw. Almost picked off.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Under pressure. Left side is Harris. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Look out! On the move to the left. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Powers through the defender. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down for the offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. In the backfield, it's Harris. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Number 92 sets a kickoff.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Brings into the open. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Rams want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
At the 35, he's got room. Maybe some room here. At the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Colorado State.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Lewis. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Powers inside. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly.
And I don't care where you're at on the field, 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wide receiver going in motion. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. 4th down, Raiola. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Holds on, it's Lewis. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Hawaii calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Raiola. Out wide right, it's Lewis. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, 3rd down and long situation to get that conversion and now get 1st and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
To the air, it's Raiola. Still looking to his right. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Here's Raiola to throw. Right side, it's Lewis. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Again, it's Raiola. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. What a way for this quarter to end. Final play, 4th and goal. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So they only needed to cover 28 yards on the drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Florida Gators. And it's South Carolina looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing.
Throwing Raiola. Dumps it to the back. The sure hands, it's Lewis.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick give, it's Lewis. Got an alley. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. And he's brought down after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Finds a crease. It's Lewis. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, it's Lewis. Across the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Here's Raiola to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Rushes on. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on 4th down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to surge it in. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
He's got the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
They'll ride the hot hand. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Stop right there.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
3rd and long coming up. Making the adjustment on the play. To throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Brown. There he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. That one will give them the lead. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Raiola. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Final play of the quarter coming. On the ground, it's Phillips. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Reed. Buying time to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Ran through the contact.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
2nd down to the air. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to...
Makes the catch down the right side. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Here's Raiola to throw. Taking a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Raiola to the air again. They're all over him. He makes the catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Raiola. Left side is Lewis. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Raiola. Rush right in his face. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's Raiola to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Number 14 with the carry.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying to power it in. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6.
Colorado State 35, Hawaii 29.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They're going to ride this running back. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We've got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sets his feet. It's Reed. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Colorado State. He got a He's looking to throw. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
Nice coverage, jump the route, create the interception, and then it looks like he could go all the way. Oh, so close.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Raiola. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Snap on first down, wants to throw. A little release to the back. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Lewis. Touchdown, Hawaii! Great job by the back on the option. On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Number 92, set to kick this one away.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's Phillips. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Hawaii calls its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They want to run this quarterback. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.